it's your boy DJ D Wiz.
And it's your man's DJ Key Products.
And welcome to another installment of The Basement with the Hittas. Let's go ahead and clap it up, people. Back at it like we never left, people.
Right.
Because we live up in here.
I don't live in
Yes, you do. Shut up.
No, I don't live
You got a knapsack up in here.
I don't
Stop
live in here.
It's a sleeping bag behind him.
Right.
No.
It's a whole sleeping bag behind him. You don't even know. See?
So where you sleep at, in the closet?
Nah, I sleep on the other room over there. I sleep in the other room over there, man.
Because I leave every time.
Nah, no, you don't. You double back.
Please.
But man, we ain't here alone. We got special guests in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Yes.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jahari the Hippie.
Jahari the Hippie.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah. Welcome to the basement, man. Welcome to the basement.
Thank you for having me.
I heard you was telling us earlier you was nervous coming up in here. Huh?
You know, you just get excited. It's more anticipation and anxiety than nervousness.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I get it. But you know, we family up in here. It's a round table discussion and everything. We don't do the traditional question for question. We do the mostly the
Right.
how you feel about this.
Yeah.
All of that.
With the police interrogation.
See, everybody talk about the
green
lights and everything, but we
yeah.
gotta make sure the person we interviewing is the star up in here, so we gotta make sure the spotlights is on you and everything. So
Right.
don't take it as everybody take it as interrogation. We don't interrogate you with these lights. We make you feel like, man, this is really about me. They really making me feel welcome.
See, now if the lights were blue,
Yeah.
and all that other stuff, then
Right.
yeah.
Right. Then I get
Because some people have said, like, man,
So we ain't gonna have one of the detectives from Law and Order come out and start banging on the table and asking, oh, okay, that's
No.
good.
No. Give me a name. No. No. It's all love up in here for real.
Right. Yes.
Let's go ahead and get into it. So, with your name being Hippie, why did you choose that title, like Hippie, like Jahari the Hippie?
I mean, I guess I'm just very about peace and love and for the upliftment of my people. And
Yeah.
everything that music and culture represented in like the 50s and 60s, I really connect to.
Right.
Plus, like, I'm real like ghetto gothic bohemian, so like I don't wear socks. I sit on the floor wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
I got a very peace and love mentality all the time. So it just kind of didn't make sense.
Because early on, before this time, the word hippie was like something that you wouldn't want to be.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that it's being claimed because I really felt like it wasn't no problem being one.
Yeah.
I never claimed that name of it, but I never seen it do any harm to anybody. So it was like, man, they really got a problem with being called a hippie. You know?
That's because people correlate it to like drugs,
Yeah.
free love, and
Right.
sexual exploitation and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But, nah, I'm on the other side of it.
Okay. That's good.
Man, so why music? Why music?
Why music?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was dance first.
Okay.
I'm a classically trained dancer, and I was dancing from 4 to 23.
Like what form?
Contemporary, ballet, Latin,
Okay.
multiple disciplines. And I had a very major surgery in 2014 that put me down for like 6 months.
Okay.
And one thing you know about an artist is that we have to like keep our cup filled with whatever our artistic expression is. And unfortunately, because mine had been dance for so long and I wasn't able to do that, I had to find another outlet to be able to express myself. So the music just kind of birthed itself from there.
Right. Okay. Did
All
you
right.
ever find any type of difficulty writing any type of material as an artist?
No, not really. And I say that because I draw a lot of inspiration from the things that are going on around me, whether it be in the city, whether it be my relationships and interactions with people, the things that I'm exposed to in my environment. It's always something that you can draw inspiration from.
So it's no writer's block for you.
No writer's block. Especially me doing it for a living. I ain't got the time or the luxury to do it.
Okay. That's good. Because some people find writer's block to be like something that is like, well, if it ain't for me, I ain't finna do it no more.
Right.
You know. But it's good that you find inspiration in your environment because most people wouldn't feel like they need to pull on from the past to write what's now for people to understand them.
It's kind of a contradiction.
Yeah.
In a sense. Yeah. I mean, you can draw inspiration, or you can be inspired by the things that are set before you, but you can't talk about what's current, reaching back behind you.
Yeah. Well, he said that too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that's out here saying that. Now you can know I'm not the only one that think that way.
I co-sign that with you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man.
Go ahead, man.
Man, so in the creative process, like you write music, right? You're a writer. Okay. So in the creative process, what all do you need to get you, I guess, inspired? Where do you pull from to create your music?
Like I say, it depends. So it depends on the song.
Okay.
So if I'm writing an R&B song or a love song, I'm pulling inspiration from personal experiences or the experience of the individual that I'm writing for.
Okay.
If I'm writing for writing something conscious, or that's something that needs to resonate with my people, then I'm drawing inspiration from the community. If I'm writing just to get me through my own personal trauma or turmoil, then I'm pulling from the things that I've experienced personally. So
okay.
A lot of my inspiration comes from things that are outside of me, but I internalize it and then I put it on paper.
Okay. So you write for other artists?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Hey, that's what's up. Ghostwriting.
I mean, kind of goes within, kind of not. I mean, I'm gonna give my credit all the time. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Make sure you get your credit.
Make sure.
I was gonna say, look, get it in writing. Make sure you get every dollar.
BMI and ASCAP is your friend. Like before we can, after we sit down, we have a conversation, we do the contract, we sign the NDAs. Mm-hmm. Before there is a lyric exchange or even a demo cut in the studio, we have already set aside the percentages on BMI and on ASCAP to make sure that the business of what we're doing is taken care of first.
Okay. So you with both, right?
Well, you can't have both. So I'm with BMI.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I perform. So ASCAP caters more to composers and songwriters.
Yeah.
BMI does the same thing, but it's also a performative method also that you can get paid. So because I'm not just a writer and a producer, I actually perform and release music myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
BMI was the more conducive way for me to go.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, that's what's up. Because I'm with BMI as well.
Yeah.
You know, as a producer. So yeah, that's what's up.
It'd be pennies on a dollar, but I mean, you look up and you check that email and you see that money in there. It's like, oh, okay, it makes you feel like I accomplished something. Like I can literally say that I'm making money off of the music that I'm putting out.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up. So I went scrolling through the profile.
Okay.
You did the Jay-Z tribute.
I did.
How did that feel for you, just performing at that?
Man, there is no greater feeling than being on stage, getting reaction from the crowd, hearing the band, being able to like communicate what you're going through the music, and then to top that all off, me being able to pay homage to somebody who heavily inspired what it is that I'm doing right now was
Jay-Z.
A very euphoric feeling.
Jay-Z, huh?
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Okay. That's good.
That's what's up.
And so would you say the networking, it was also a room for networking at that event too, right?
Absolutely.
So how does it feel shaking hands with different people who has that same mindset as you?
It's always an amazing feeling. I always tell people that before I'm an artist, I'm a fan of people's artistry. I'm a champion of people's causes.
Yeah.
I am like a cheerleader for whatever anybody has going on. So I'm just always in awe and very appreciative of being in a room with so many people, and I like pull all of that in even before I get on stage.
Yeah. Okay. So it was a positive experience.
Absolutely.
All in all.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I want to ask this: from the time you get on the stage, from the time you get off the stage, give us a short process how you get ready versus when you get off.
So what a lot of people don't know about me when they look at like Instagram or like see the stage persona is that I'm really introverted.
Yeah.
So after I get the pieces in place, I'm like in the back of the room, like in my own zone.
Yeah.
Really stoic in expression, not really interacting with people if I don't have to because I need to get into my zone.
Yeah.
Another thing that I do before I occupy any space and do anything, I touch the walls and I pray.
Yeah.
Just to usher in God's spirit into what it is that I'm doing, but then to also usher in a good spirit and a good feeling until we start doing anything. And that's my process beforehand, and then like once I get off the stage, then I'm able to like mingle in the crowd and like say my what's ups and get business cards and hug people and interact with people. But I'm very, very protective of what it is that I have to accomplish prior to getting on that stage. So I really kind of prefer to be left alone.
Okay.
And as any artist will tell you, that's not always an easy task to do alone. So I am blessed to have very, very capable people within my situation to kind of, be that mouthpiece so I can just get into my zone.
Right.
Yeah. And see, I noticed that, and that's a good thing to do, because, you don't see a lot of people that do that, especially in the music industry. So, because I noticed you did that when you came in, you were praying and stuff, so, and I actually admire that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I admire, like, people that incorporate God in everything that they do, because, he's the one that blessed you with a talent, and blessed you with an opportunity, so, why not incorporate God in everything that you do?
And then he said, in all your ways acknowledge him and he will ignite your path.
That's right.
Yes.
So if I'm out here telling people that I'm walking on anointed steps, I have to know that it is his light that illuminates through me to guide me where I'm going. So the good, the bad, the indifferent, the things that people in society don't agree with, or they might not subscribe to ideology that God can exist in certain social demographics, I'm gonna put him at the head of everything, and it's been working out pretty amazing for me, actually.
That's what's up.
That is what's up.
That's what's up. Yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah, because God blessed us with this radio station,
Amen.
this company, and so yeah, for sure.
And so, you was also at an event that one of our artists for Undergroundhittas was at. It was at Drake Elementary. You done any like work over there?
So they're my people, actually.
Okay.
Shout out to Miss Jones.
Yeah.
They actually got Apollo night. Miss Jones is the dean of Drake Elementary, so shout out to her. They got Apollo night coming up, and I guess that I can kind of announce that I'm judging the contest with a couple other individuals. Yeah. But that particular event, the first time I performed there and I was able to tour the school, I met the principal, I was able to rub hands with the students. They had made me these beautiful stars with all of their names on it, and I have them actually hanging up in my house right now. And then they gave me a T-shirt, and like I always say, like I'm an honorary Drake Dragon. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Because I'm actually a Drake Elementary alumni.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I was there for kindergarten and first grade.
Okay.
So it's like 98, 99,
I'm about to say.
Man, yeah, so shout out to the people over there.
Shout out to Drake. They doing some amazing things over there.
Man, so I want to ask you, like, what side of the city do you represent? South side, west side?
No, I'm from the near north side.
Okay.
Cabrini Green, Old Town, born and raised. 1300 Cedric, all my life.
Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, your stomping grounds, did that inspire some of your music as well?
Absolutely. Growing up in a 20-story project buildings where everybody know everybody. My grandmother was a civil rights activist, so my family was very prominent within our neighborhood. On the flip side, my father was a supreme of the Milky Cobras, so I operated in that side of the privilege also.
Okay.
I grew up in Chicago, very late 80s, early 90s. And we still had that it took a village to raise a child mentality.
Yeah.
So the man that I am today was molded from that type of upbringing. And that's where my love of people and community came from, because it's all I know, literally.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And back then, there was a lot of structure, too.
Yeah.
And you don't have that these days. And that's the unfortunate thing. Like, there's no structure in the household. Because a lot of the youth come from single-parent homes now. And so, yeah.
But I came from a single-parent household. But then I also, where I lacked in having a father at home, I had uncles and cousins and brothers from my hood that was looking out for me.
Okay, so and you had a father figure.
Yeah, I had father figures. And outside of whatever the household dynamic is, I think that there is a lack of guidance from the generations passed down that has kind of affected why things are the way that they are now. Because I feel like anybody who was born after 93, 94, they really don't have that same thought process to kind of be responsible for the people you came up with and who are around you. So there is no guidance, there's no nurturing, even in the games. You know what I mean? It's more anarchical than it is like structured and organized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you say you was really community driven, right?
Absolutely.
So what about the community is something that you would like to change right now?
Something that I would like to change is I would like for black people as a whole to unify the same way you see the Caucasians and the Asians and the Arabs and the Hispanics. It doesn't matter what creed or demographic you represent or what subculture within the demographic you represent. They all kind of rock with each other. It's very for us, by us thing with everything that they do. While with us, because of the way that our history with this country is, we have this crabs in a barrel mentality when it comes to our people. So I would really just kind of be a person that would like to change that narrative.
Do you think that we could ever overcome that?
Absolutely. I mean, the only thing that can put a change into process is the thought, and if we change the way that we start to think about things and the way that we react will begin to change as well. So if we get enough people on that same type of time and subscribing to that same type of thought process, then we can really change some things. And I'm speaking from a place of being a artist that is LGBT affirming, but I occupy a lot of heteronormative spaces. So I come in the room and more often than not, I'm probably the only openly gay person, but then like once people like hear the music or they have opportunity to have a conversation with me, none of that matters to them. And instead of me looking at I'm a fish out of water, I'm looking at like this is an opportunity for people who have never been exposed to a person like me to have an interaction or engaging with me, and then that can change their mind. So when we talk about change, we talk about it broad spectrum, but then the impact, if you have impact just on one person, then that can be the domino effect that is necessary to offset some major stuff.
Yeah, because not a lot of people act off of emotion and not out of communication. And some resort to violence, which is the weakest way of communication.
Yeah.
So if you have a form of communication that is understandable also, because a lot of people try to communicate, but it's not taken the right way. Some would say that's the person that's listening that's not able to communicate, but it's some that are the communicators that are not able to get somebody to see it their way.
Right, because if the message isn't conveyed properly, then it'll fall on deaf ears.
Yeah.
And when you have knowledge or when you have a better way of doing something, then you have an obligation to be able to communicate that to somebody else to help better further them along as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it right there.
So, you brought with you 3 songs for tonight.
And they all different.
Man, I was just about yes. What can the listeners expect to hear from tonight's music?
Oh shoot. They could expect to hear something spacey.
Okay.
Every track has a celestial title and feel to it. I'm kind of like intergalactic and spacey.
Yeah.
I draw a lot of inspiration from a lot of different places, so my music is really eccentric and kind of all over the place, but then it still kind of finds its way to make sense. Like if I ran y'all who my favorite artists are, you all would be like, woo. But then like when you listen to the music, you hear inspirations of different people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into this first song.
Yeah.
Man, what we got up first?
Astral Projection.
All right, already. Yes.
Let's go ahead and get into it. It's the basement with the Hittas. Let's go. Astral Projection.
Astro Protection.
Protection, really?
Yes.
Projection.
Projection or
Projection.
projection?
You said protection.
It's hey.
Oh my god.
Projection.
We'll be right back until Jay. I'm gonna get Jay up in here.
Hey, I was gonna say, because I was listening to the lyrics.
Yeah.
That can count as a gospel song.
It can. It started off as a love song.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened?
What I started to like experience and go through as I was writing it, I just wasn't in a place of feeling lovey-dovey, like I had went through something kind of dark.
Okay.
And music and artistry and creative expression is my intervention for my mental illness. So I started to write the words of my prayers into the song, and it went from me having a conversation with a partner to me having a conversation with myself to me having a conversation with God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, especially in that second verse.
Yeah.
You know, and throughout the rest of the song. It's a dope song, though. I like
a real
it.
dope
I
song.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Man. And shout out to the female that was
the
feature
Charmin
artist.
Jarman.
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
Charmin Jarman is your cousin?
Yes.
That's my
cousin.
I creative directed and wrote the treatment for her Holding On remix video. Shout out to JD Visuals. We wrote that. I mean, we shot that.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, it just got personal for me.
See, look, this one.
It just got personal, like for real.
Nobody don't know how small your world is in the music industry, especially in Chicago. That's why I be trying to tell these artists out here, hey, it's a small world.
Yeah, and you know, Cuz made a lot of moves out here too.
Yes,
you know.
Yeah.
And the baby ain't slow her down at all.
Oh yeah.
He shot that video while she was pregnant, and that's why we had to change the wardrobe around. Nobody even knew she was pregnant at that point.
Man.
So, wow. Yeah, she kept working all the way through it, and as soon as baby girl came into this world, she was right back on it. I respect that thing.
Yes. Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. Man. Man.
Alright, so let's go ahead, keep it going. What is your morning routine?
I wake up, I pray.
Okay.
Yes. I take my phone off silent.
Okay.
Check some emails.
It be on silent?
It has to be. Stay on silent.
You a light sleeper or something?
It's not that I'm a light sleeper. It's because my phone is always ringing. There's always a text message. There's always an email. There's always a phone call coming through because I have my hand in so many different things. So I have to unplug to be able to get some rest, or I will be up all night.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. Yeah. You know, because that's what it's like for us. You know, my phone isn't on silent, but it's on vibrate.
Right.
So, you know, because I do get those calls throughout the day.
Right.
Like, hey, I'm trying to do such and such. Or I'm trying to be over here, over there, you know. So I get it, you know.
Okay. So you take your phone off silent.
Yeah.
What else?
Take it off silent, respond to the emails and the text messages that I've gotten. And then my day is pretty much based off of whatever I didn't attend to the night before.
Okay. So would you say that you have a pretty busy day?
Always. I'm an artist, but then I'm also a community activist. I'm also a vice chairman of an outreach organization.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
A headliner of a band. I got 6 people that are dependent on me to make sure that, like, we thrive. So I'm making phone calls. I'm on the phone with the senator trying to come up with a plan of action for our people. I'm on the phone with other executive directors trying to get some comprehensive programming going on for these marginalized communities.
Okay.
I'm an uncle, I'm a mentor, I'm a friend. Like,
that's what's up.
Always on.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man.
That is what's up. Cause with all that, how do you stay like sane? Cause it's a lot.
Funny you said that, because initially I thought that staying busy was the thing that kept me from going crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Until things in my personal life started to go crazy.
Okay.
But finding that time to reflect and isolate myself. So when things get too jumbled and too crazy, I have to like really stand my ground and like make it a point to not do anything and just reflect on what it is that's going on around me, pray, meditate, and process.
Okay.
And again, I'm blessed to have very, very capable people around me. So I'm able to kind of, put the business of Jahari to the side and know that my co-chair of the organization is going to handle stuff, or my music director, Sonny's going to handle the business stuff with the music and keeping everything together. Like, just especially with the band, just the way that things are going now, having someone that I can absolutely lean on, keeping everybody accountable, making sure people get paid, setting up rehearsal schedules and things like that, like just people picking up the pieces of the little spaces allows me more time to focus on other stuff. So it take a village.
Okay. So if that was one thing that you could say is a lesson that you got from doing all those things, what would it be?
Need some time for you.
Yeah,
that is true.
That's important.
That is true.
You know.
Yeah.
Now, this next question might be a little personal.
Let's go.
But when you pray, what are some things you incorporate in your prayers?
Scripture, first of all, because I grew up in a Kojic church, and I believe that Scripture cannot return to God void. So when I pray and I talk to Him, I incorporate Scripture. I pray for the people that I am connected to and the people that they are connected to, and and then I begin to speak the things that I need to see happen in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
While being thankful for the grace and mercy that He bestows upon me constantly.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You know, that's always like a thing that it's like I'm always curious about what a person incorporates in their prayers and everything.
Yeah.
You know.
I have an honest conversation, because if you believe in a higher power or the Judeo-Christian God, then you subscribe to the thought that He's omnipresent and He knows us before we know ourselves.
Right.
So, who better or what better to have a just unfiltered conversation about what it is that you're experiencing than somebody who know you better than you know yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, because He is our Father.
Because He is our Father.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yes.
So did you ever find time to, first off, I want to ask, how is your mental health?
My mental health, as it stands, is on an incline, let's say that. I went through a real tumultuous period about a month and a half ago with some family stuff and personal relationship stuff. But again, once I unplugged and reset, I was able to refocus, and it revitalized me.
Okay.
And outside of all that, I am a former substance abuse addict, 2 years sober. So I'll wear that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm always having to keep my mental health in check.
Okay. So what mental health have you, in finding time for yourself, have you found therapy, counseling, anything of that sort?
So I'm gonna sound like a broken record to my shows, because I always say this piece, but when we opened up the interview, I said I use creative expression as an intervention, because going to seek therapy is not something that we do as Black folk. You know, I can hear my mother and my grandmother, you better not talk that shit outside of my house. So we lean into that. We kind of suffer inside, and especially as Black men living in this country, our emotions are villainized. Yeah. So being vulnerable or not being okay is a sign of weakness. Yeah. So the way I kind of overcame that is that I poured into the artistry and I poured into the creative process, and that in itself is my therapy.
Okay. But do you also feel like men, especially Black men, need therapy?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever that therapy looks like, though, because that therapy might not look like a person sitting across the chair you having a conversation with. That therapy might be running up and down the stairs exercising. That therapy might be cleaning the house. That therapy might be listening to music, writing music. That therapy might be dance. That therapy might be having a radio station and talking to other people about their experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that you say that, because there's different forms of therapy. You know, of course, talk therapy, but everything that you just named as well, can be therapeutic. And so for you,
I don't want to say too much, but I'm implementing programming for marginalized communities to be able to use creative expression as a intervention for mental illness.
That's it.
It's already set in motion. I have a 6 to 8 week artist development and empowerment curriculum that I've already have written out.
Okay.
We just wait for the money to become available.
All right. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man.
It's good that people is including programs out here, because it's bad enough they shut down like trades and everything.
Yeah.
You know? Now it's like we gotta introduce the programs because it's not only for us, it's for the kids, it's for the future kids that's out here that need that push into the right direction, whether it be artistic expression or
sports,
yeah.
cooking. Like we don't. Like when I was growing up, I don't know how old you all are, but when I was growing up, like there was a very heavy investment in like park districts and summer programs and after school programs, and that's something that's become a bit archaic in the world that we live in now.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising that you have a lot of people dropping out of school or just kind of hanging out and getting involved in the wrong things because they don't have those programs set in place for them to do something with their time. A lot of it is just trying to kind of find something to do, you know?
Yeah. You know, and the after school programs, the summer programs,
I love the after school
all of
programs,
that. You know, it was a safety outlet, and it kept you off the street. You know, even though there was some people that still
brought the street in.
Right, they still chose that street, but you know, again, it was still right. You had the option.
Yeah, it's that option that counts and everything.
Absolutely.
And you always want, especially the black kids, the youth out here, ain't got nothing to do.
That. And it's like we complain about the problem without offering solutions or alternatives to what's going on.
Right.
We want them off the streets. We want them to be engaged in more productive activities, but then we aren't giving them the pathways and the tools to be able to do it. So we're setting them up for failure.
Yeah. That's how I told one. Well, I ain't even gonna put too much detail in it, but he was up the streets. He was heavy in the streets, and he was a young kid. I actually talked to him. Starting to sound old now, but I talked to him, and I was like, "What program would you want to get into if there was any, like, somebody just came up to you and said, we're going to start a program, what would you want it to be?" And he said, "I like to do culinary." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, cooking.
And by the way you looked at him, he didn't look like he was into that. But he was like, "Yeah, I cook for my mom and everything and my whole family." And that's when he just went into detail. He was I would say the head chef for everybody in his family. Like, they would communicate. That's why he was like, "Man, that's really why I'm out here on the streets."
And had he had the opportunity to express that, then he probably wouldn't be on the street.
Yeah.
You know?
And I told him, like, "Do you know it's like cooking programs?" But he was like, "Yeah, they outside of my town though, and I ain't got that form of transportation."
Right.
You know. So I was like, "Man, had they would have brought this program to the city, it'd be off the streets."
Facts.
Man.
That same guy that I'm talking about right now is still roaming the streets right now.
See, and could cook his ass off though.
Yep.
Man. He could bake a cake and all that other stuff.
I'm telling you.
He just robbed you and he can bake you a cake.
And he might hit you over top of the head, but he make a damn good macaroni too.
Right.
Man.
But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And it's also kids that want to get into radio or dancing and everything. And they don't look like any one of us that's in this room right now. They could be one of the most heavy, grimy looking dudes ever. And then it's almost like that. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it's like Rapunzel. You know, the movie Rapunzel, where she came into this little tough bar and everybody looked rough and tough, but then it was like, "Man, I like to be a florist. I like to bake cakes. I like to play the piano." And it's like, wow, like, never got into that. So you don't know.
So I want to ask this question before we go into the next music break.
Yes, sir.
How important in our community? How important is education?
Knowledge is power in every essence of the word. I think we get in trouble when we live in this space of blissful ignorance.
Yeah.
Like, to know and to be aware is to be alive, and I think that an investment in education is pivotal for our people to get to the level that we're trying to get them to.
Yes. Okay.
Man, so we got this next song that we finna get into.
Yeah.
What's the next song?
Okay. Next song is Moon Vibes.
Moon Vibes.
Yeah, that's the one everybody loves. And I got a story about like why I have to like change the way I perform that song after we hear it.
Okay. Moon Vibes.
Sorry to be in the building right now with the basement with the edits. Let's go ahead and get into it. This
All right.
Moon Vibes. Let's go. Yeah, we back, y'all.
Man, yo.
It's your boy DJ D Wiz.
It's your man's DJ Key Product.
And you tuned in to an installment of the basement with the Hittas.
On Undergroundhittas Radio. That song raw.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It really is. It really
Man,
is.
I felt like I was at H&M for a second.
That's good. That means it got good marketability.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought I was listening to The Weeknd for a minute. I was like,
Okay.
Man.
I was like, okay. Hold on.
Man. And then he started rapping on it. He was rapping.
Yeah.
Like for real. He was singing and rapping.
Right.
That's how excited I am about the song. And you said it's not released, right?
No, it was out, but due to some conflicts with people I was working with previously, they deleted it off streaming platforms. But the blessing in disguise is that I will be re-releasing it in the next couple of months as a live album.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool. Man.
You also did a part up in there. It was like, it was a
Tom's Diner.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Tom's Diner.
Okay.
Like I told you, I'm really inspired by like a lot of different stuff. Like I love Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But my favorite artist actually is Britney Spears.
Okay.
So you're gonna hear my taste and where I draw inspiration from is really eclectic. Like people who don't listen to like deep house music or like EDM or dance music would not know like what Tom's Diner is.
Yeah.
But everybody knows that melody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like
I knew it was Tom's Diner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Because my history for music, but yeah.
we real heavy on the hip hop, but like I say, I just draw a lot of inspiration from a lot of other places. And that particular song, as I was explaining to you all, it's people know me for that song.
Okay.
And they sing that song back to me. And I have the luxury. I've never performed it that way.
Okay.
And the reason being is because the way that the band arrangement, we do a mashup of flashing lights with that song.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because of the way that my boy is conducting himself in the media as of lately, my music director and I did not think that it would be wise to continue on that path. And then the song by itself is dope enough, like on its own. Like I don't need to match it up with anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause like I said, it's a real good song. It's a real good song.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Don't it make you feel like again, I don't know what like y'all ages is, but like I said, I came up in like the really late 80s, early 90s. If y'all remember like Whispers in the Dark.
Yeah.
I remember my mother listening to GCI. Being on the expressway late at night. And like all the dope Quiet Storm songs would come on during that time. And that's what that song reminds me of. Like that's why I named it Moon Vibe, because like when I heard the composition, it made me feel like I'm driving outside at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's where that came from. Like that's where I feel in that song.
Man. Cause I know before it was
Astral Projection.
No.
Yeah.
I'm talking like on the radio.
I got you.
Yeah, before it was Quiet Storm, it was Night Moves on V103. So yeah, I'm 93, 1993. So yeah, I remember all that stuff. But hey, but that song right there, man, you did your thing.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But we do gotta pay these bills though real quick.
So we're gonna have to go ahead and pay some more bills. So I'm gonna have to tell y'all right now that this whole hour is sponsored by My Cup Condom. If you don't know what My Cup Condom is, it is a product that protects your drink from spilling and unwanted contaminants.
Right.
Easy disposable, reusable on all multiple drinks. 100% biodegradable material. It's good for the environment, people. That's For some of y'all, it's like, what?
So it's recyclable. But yeah, it is recyclable.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Does it protect you from people spiking your drink?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
See,
look, come
see
on
that?
now.
I like that.
Word getting out. Come on now.
Man, and he actually asked, like, everybody else had this look on their face, like, what is that? What the hell is that? You know?
I mean, if you listen to what the description is, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
But see, it's not just an ordinary condom.
Right.
It's a cup condom.
Cup condom.
Yeah.
I'm with it. And
Just
that's
like that.
catchy.
Yeah.
That's catchy.
Yeah.
See, when I do this sponsor, when I shout out our sponsor, Cup Condom, everybody is like, that cannot be a real company. I was like, yeah, that's a real company. They are a real company.
Mm-hmm. They're on Instagram. They have a website. They have
I will make sure I follow them and get into them, or maybe we can get them a vendor spot or something.
Yeah, definitely. They're gonna be for it for real.
Are they in the Chicagoland, Indiana area?
I think they're outsourced right now. They're out the state right now.
Okay.
But they definitely show us love every time.
Mm-hmm.
Because we give them the people.
Well, big up to the Cup Condom.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all a Cup Condom because it, like I said, it protects your drinks from unwanted contaminants.
Amen.
Easy disposable, reusable, 100% biodegradable material, and it fits all sizes of cups, people.
Yes.
All sizes.
See, with Cup Condom, size doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It don't.
Yes. Big or small, Cup Condom fits them all. Oh, yes, and disclaimer. Fellas. You guys, this is not a real condom.
Oh my God.
It's not
if you use it like a real condom, she will get pregnant.
I'm telling you.
And you will have to pay child support.
Exactly.
So yes.
Don't be calling up Mac and talking about some, y'all done gave me a post. No.
Right, don't call this station talking about, man, y'all sent me off. You said it was a condom. No, it's a cup condom.
The disclaimer is that, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, I love it. It's so correct.
Yes.
Jahari be in the building, y'all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, use promo code Hittas10 for your first order.
That part.
Yes.
Make sure y'all do that for real, because I was like, yo, what do I got to use? Promo code Hittas10. 10% off your first order, people.
Yes.
Cool.
Definitely these clubs been talking about some, yo, we use Cup Condom all the time because we heard y'all commercial. It is definitely a product that protects your drink. They ain't tell us the story, but they said some stories.
Yeah, they told the story.
They came around. They was happy that they had the Cup Condom around that time. So
yeah.
But
not only that, not only does it protect your drinks, it protects you from lawsuits too. Yeah. I'm
telling you, because say you're the bartender, and I know I got family who are bartenders too. You making somebody drink. Most of the time, people will complain about they drink having certain stuff up in it and everything. They want a free drink after that and all that. Apply the Cup Condom to it. As soon as you're done, give it to them. They can't complain because they got you on footage and you're putting on the Cup Condom. Ain't nothing that. That's an extra layer of protection with lawsuits and all of that. So make sure y'all do that.
100%.
100%.
We for safety, 100%.
Yeah, safety first. Safety first.
You don't know how many people complain with us about these damn Cup Condoms. Tell me. But yeah, Jahari the Hippie in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
So Moon Vibes, right?
Yes, sir.
Moon Vibes.
You say you have really galactic feel, right?
Yes.
So was it always something that catered to your image as an artist?
Well, I like to think of myself as like not being from this world.
Okay.
I'm, as arrogant as it may come across, I feel like I'm incomparable. Like I don't feel like I sound like anything that anybody has ever did.
Okay.
I don't put myself necessarily in a particular genre. So I've always just felt like I was not of this planet when it came to my artistry.
Okay.
Right, because it's on a whole nother world.
Yeah.
We in a whole new galaxy.
Man. So why the name Moon Vibes?
Because like I said, it's like when I heard the beat, I remembered those quiet storms. It reminded me of like Sade and Rufus and Shaka Khan and Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire. Like being in the car at night, hearing quiet storm music, full moon, stars out, and that's the vibe that it came. So it kind of like named itself Moon Vibe.
Man.
So.
And then don't you feel celestial when you listening to it? Like it's real trippy.
It's a real pick you up song. It's a real pick you up song.
And it's got some bounce to it too. Like,
Yeah, like I said, it's a real pick you up song. And more people need to start dabbling into those type of genres. And not even genres, that style, that pick you up type of style. Because with nowadays music, it's not about the peace and non-violent perspective and everything of the world. Not even just the world, but in Chicago.
History with music. Gospel music came from here. So many great rappers, singers, songwriters, and producers have come from here.
Yeah.
But within the last, I would say, 15 years, there has been this very high saturation of like glorified violence and suicide music and like drug addiction, and drug abuse.
Yeah.
And I feel like somebody has to be the one to not subscribe to that. Like, granted, some people love drill music. It's not my taste, because I believe that we are so influenced spiritually by the things that we eat, see, hear, feel.
Yeah.
And when you're putting that type of stuff in your brain and around you, you're gonna warrant certain types of energies around your person.
Okay.
So what I say I like to do is sonic healing. I'm gonna give you something that's gonna make you feel good, that's gonna uplift you, that's gonna empower you, that's gonna motivate you.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need more of that, because on the larger spectrum, all people are getting out of Chicago without like knocking a lot of artists. There's a lot of drill music, or a lot of the music that's, like we say, that is glorifying and glamorizing violence and drugs and things of that nature. We're perpetuating this image of everything that we say we don't want to be, but these are the things that are at the forefront of the Chicago music movement. So when people are coming out, or people who are trying to break into the industry or trying to have their music heard on a larger platform, they automatically kind of lean into those.
Okay. It's because, see, I have a new form of talking about this, because I know we're a radio station. We bring out people with different artistry and different lifestyles. They say that when they speak that violence, it's actually talking about their environment and everything. And the most thing I would do is pray that once they get out of that environment, their whole persona of music changes.
Yeah.
So, for those who are rapping that type of reality and everything, I say it's just that, their reality. And once they get that viral moment that takes them out of their environment that they was rapping about and everything, because most people can attest to this. Once you move out of that environment, you start to begin to not rap that no more.
Yeah.
You start to rap the finer things in life that you're into now. So I say it's all about environment, and if you're in that environment that brings the violence out of you, especially in your songs, the best thing that you can do is pray, that you get out of that environment. And once you get out of that environment, you don't bring that type of music to the youth. You bring more of a positive aspect, because, like I said, you rap your environment.
Yeah.
So once you get out of it, it's kind of hard to find material out of an environment that doesn't bring violence or anything.
Well, you see, Chief Keef moved to Hollywood and lost his whole career. So
yeah, that's true.
And there's a better way to deliver the trauma and deliver the shit that you've been experiencing, or that you've been exposed to in your environment. Like, look at how Tupac delivered his message. You know what I mean? Like, he was very intentional with the words that he was using. A lot of these people kind of sound the same, because they are all rapping about the same stuff, but then also they're very reliant on the automatopoeia behind the actual lyrics, instead of like focusing on the bars. Whereas Tupac telling you about his personal experiences, but then he's taking you on a journey. He's telling a story at the same time.
Okay. So I want to hurry up and get into this last song, because we almost close to like 10 minutes.
Okay.
So we're going to get into this last song right here. I don't even want to say it yet. I just want people to hear this.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk about it.
Okay, good.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. This song that I want y'all to hit first. All right.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. Man.
Yo, I told y'all want. Look. Go ahead and say the title of that song.
We're on a 3-1-2 line.
Intergalactic Soul Group.
Man, come on now.
Intergalactic Soul Group.
Come on now. I told y'all had to hear the song first. Look out.
Shout out to Khadijah Grace, my songwriting partner.
Yeah.
She's singing the hook and the bridge on the track. Owner of GBB Studios, located in the legendary Pressure Point.
Okay.
They played that song at Amsterdam Music Festival 2 weeks ago in Amsterdam. So it's already like got some overseas attention and
That's
they
one
even
of
released
yeah.
Intergalactic.
First off,
yes.
that whoop, man. I'm like, okay, that's a little Missy Elliott up in there right there. I was like, okay.
We could do it on the 312 line.
Right.
Yes. Chicago reference.
Yeah, always put Chicago in my stuff.
Yeah.
Man, that go crazy.
Man,
that go crazy.
In a way, the melody kind of reminded me of Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, one of the Kendrick Lamar songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does your production?
Fresh Jones.
Fresh Jones.
I know you're from Chicago, but for any other listeners that are listening on the line right now, if you all have ever ridden a red line and seen four guys singing the Official Remedy, those are my brothers. The leader of the Official Remedy, who's also my boss in the video company at JD Visuals, he produces my music.
That's what's up.
Look out. When I say that switch up at the tail end right there.
Man.
Now, Jay Remy of Official Remedy did that switch up at the end.
Okay. That was disrespectful right there.
And then I'm like, when he did it, I'm like, we can't just leave him on that. Like, it was like, bring the beat. He was like, no, we gonna bring the beat back in. And it was just like chef's kiss. Like, man.
It was perfect. It was a perfect fit.
Yes.
Man. That's what's up.
Look, come on now. Y'all gotta get him a hand again.
Yeah.
And hopefully nothing sounded like the same, but they all kind of live in the same house. If that makes sense.
I'm gonna say this one right here is a TikTok viral song, right?
Wow.
This right here is a TikTok viral song. Of course,
it's gonna reach, dance for
of course, it's gonna reach overseas because a lot of people do like morning routine to something like that.
Yeah.
Wow. I take it. I receive that.
Like, that is something that you can get up. That's a clean the house song right there.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And look,
you can work out today.
I'm tell you this right now. For everybody that's listening. If a song is a get up and clean up song, I'm talking about your mom is playing that, and you like, oh, it's time to clean up the house.
That means you done made a masterpiece.
Wow.
That's what that means.
Yes. I take it. I appreciate that.
You done made a masterpiece.
Yes.
I appreciate that so much,
man.
Yes.
Intergalactic.
Y'all ever had that song? Y'all had that one song that your mom playing in the house? You like, all right, it's time to get up and clean this damn house. Oh no.
On Saturday morning.
She done played the Candy song. It's like Candy.
I'm
like, oh no.
Clean the house.
Let me get these clothes out.
Turn it up all the way.
Yeah. Turn it up all the way that it just wakes you up. You like,
man, when your radio is on V103 on a Saturday morning at 10
a.m.
all we're gonna clean up songs really.
Yeah. It's time to get up and clean up.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm telling you that. But like I said, that can be part of everybody's routine and stuff like that. Not just the workout. I'm talking about like cleaning up around the house. You know, it can be the drive you stuck in traffic song. That's what I'm telling you. It has that rhythm that you can't get mad at it.
No,
you know, a lot of people had that one song that you just can't be upset when it plays.
You can't help but and bounce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it was for all three songs tonight. So
yeah. It's one for the Bucks. I'm telling you, one for the Bucks. Y'all need to follow this man right here. I'm telling you, y'all need to follow him because, man, we got 5 minutes left. So
right, we at that time too. So
go ahead, give everybody your social media where they can follow you and everything.
Okay, so I'm Jahari the Hippie on everything. JAHARI _ the THE Hippie HIPPIE. That's on IG. That's on Instagram, and that's on Facebook, and that's on Snapchat and TikTok as well.
Okay. Anywhere, any events that you're gonna be at where people should look for you at?
So, Jahari and the Hippies are performing at Baseline. We're closing out Love Festival on November the 6th, and then we're back at the Wild Hair November the 9th for Charles Gibson's Poetry Slam.
Okay.
And shout out to the Hippies too, my music director, Sonny, Andrew, that's my drummer. Alex is on guitar, Sid's on bass, Aaron's on trumpet, and then we just started collaborating with the head of Cosmic J Walker's Arius. He's on saxophone.
Okay. I'm a saxophone player too.
Oh,
saxophone player.
Okay,
I play the keys. Keys and trombone.
Oh, well, I gotta hear you. Look, listen, my horn section can need a little thicker, so we might have to exchange information. I might put some money in your pocket.
See, look, you gonna.
Hey, that's what's up.
You gonna make me go back and grab my damn saxophone. I had to put it down in elementary, but I still got it.
Man, I gotta go get another trombone, but yeah.
When you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Hey, yeah.
See, look,
I do got keys.
I've been looking at saxophones on Amazon. I'm like, look, I could just do it. I just gotta buy one.
Man.
Yeah, because one thing for sure, before we end up leaving, and I give out everybody all of our social medias and stuff, you can't give up on your gift. Can't sleep on your gift either.
Exactly.
So, with that, I would say, you could also say any message that you got for the people right now before we end up going off here. But my message is to keep on living in your gift.
Yeah.
Don't give up on it.
Yeah. Mine is always the same. Keep God first in everything that you do. Never stop until you make it to the top. Be productive in your harvest so that you may eat many days.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess my message is the most effortless thing you can do is be yourself.
Yeah.
So be yourself. Be not anybody but who you were put on this earth to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Straight like that.
Just like that.
Yes.
All right, so y'all go ahead and follow me on my Instagram, DJ_D_WHIZZ. One more time for the people in the back. That is DJ_D_WHIZZ. All lowercase because we keep it low key here on the basement with the Hittas.
Yes, all social media at DJ Key Product. Go like me on Facebook, DJ Key Product. It's the year of mixtapes.
Yeah,
we just dropped
mixtapes, people.
We just dropped Rec McGee's Rec and
Roxy.
Yes.
Little brother.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rec. That's my
It's out now on all streaming platforms, including Spinrilla, My Mixtapes, and Audio Mac, hosted by yours truly, DJ Key Product.
Hennessy exclusive, people.
On the way.
On the way, people.
Yeah.
I know y'all like, man, when is Hennessy exclusive dropping?
Number 2 is coming out.
Yeah, number 2. They talking about number 2. When we gonna drop number 2? We already dropped number 1, but when we drop number 2, it's coming soon. We gotta get everybody in together. We'll talk to everybody and get it started on the mixtape. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hennessy exclusive definitely coming. Oh,
well, leave some room on that for me. Let me.
Alright. Hey.
Okay.
Man. Okay. Hey, we gotta throw that last song and that second song on there too.
Alright, bet. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, we gonna definitely do that. We gonna definitely do that.
For sure.
Don't hold back on that. We gonna do that one.
Y'all heard it on here first.
Right,
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. People out like over 50 states. I said over 50 states.
Over
50 countries. My bad.
And counting.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Man, and shout out to all of our listeners that listen to us on a nightly and weekly basis.
On a nightly basis, for real. Cause,
weekly,
back with that school night, some of y'all kids be listening. I had some complaints and everything, but your kid ain't supposed to be up around this time anyway.
Is their homework done?
Right.
Have they eaten?
Yeah.
Yes.
One thing I do appreciate, some people from overseas, they say they like background music for their routines and everything.
Hey.
So
especially in
just
Germany.
playing that intergalactic,
man,
that was their routine right there.
Amazing.
Man,
that's amazing.
Yes, sir, for real. But yeah, we're gonna have to get up on out of here. We love y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Cause what we got coming up?
We got Born Rich in the Keep It Real show coming up at 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna be in the mix.
Yes, with that jump off mix by DJ D Wiz.
Yeah, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that.
Yes.
But yo, we're finna get up on out of here. Without further ado, it's your boy DJ D Wiz.
And it's your man's DJ Key Product.
And it's Jahari the Hippie.
Alright, y'all, we gone. Love y'all.